So I really wanted to do a deck profile for the channel, and I wanted to bring like something that was like a new creative idea. I got inspiration for this deck from seeing a video by a YouTuber I like. His name, a Yugi YouTuber I like. His name is Karen 203. I haven't gotten a chance to watch any of the videos with the deck, but but I saw the title of it, and it was like Dark Magician Girl Shaddolls, and I just thought that like as soon as I heard it, I was like, oh my gosh, that is like a perfect deck idea. So without watching the video, because I didn't want to ruin the experience of building it, I sat down with my friends and helped create this deck together, and I think it turned out really well. I want to play test it and let you guys know how I did, but I just thought I'd go ahead and do a deck profile for it from what I've gotten so far from playing with my friends. But let me just go ahead and go through with the deck profile. You play 3 Berry Magician Girls. She's the searcher of the deck. When she's normal, you get to add a Magician Girl from your deck to your hand. And what's good about her is that once returned during the other player's turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets this card, or targets it for attack. So either way it goes, like you get to change this card's battle position, and if you do, special summon 1 Magician Girl monster from your deck. So it's specials from deck, which is really good. It's just like Maiden with Eyes of Blue, but the benefit is that this card also on normal is a searcher. Then you play 3 Chocolate Magician Girl. She's really good. She lets you discard a spellcaster from your hand, and then you get to search out. Once you discard a spellcaster from your hand, you get to draw a card. So it's really good, especially with the Shaddolls engine, as you could imagine. And then on top of that, what's really good about her is that when your opponent declares an attack against Chocolate Magician Girl, you get to special summon 1 spellcaster from your grave. And if you do, damage calculation is dealt between the monster that declared the attack and the monster that you specialed on board, except for their monsters now gets their attack cut in half. So you discard like Shaddolls Beast. Shaddolls Beast lets you draw. Magician Girl lets you draw. And then when they declare an attack against Magician Girl, you special summon the Beast at 2200. Their monster would have to be at 4400 just to even out. And then you probably kill them. So they more than likely won't even attack you if they know it's good for them. So you get the discard and then special the monster that you discard if they declare the attack. All right, now you play 3 Apple Magician Girl. Take notice that this is Earth, now Water, then Fire. Apple Magician Girl is really good. She has the same effect that lets you special, except for it's from hand. And it has to be level 5 or lower. And there's so many good targets. So this card, I feel, could become better and better as this deck gets more explored with ideas. And also her other effect is like if she's destroyed by battle by card effect and sent to the graveyard, you get to add 3 Magician Girls with different names other than this card. And what's good about that is that if you send Apple to the grave, if Apple gets sent to the grave by battle or card effect, and you have another Apple engraved, you can add that Apple because it was a different one. So really good. And that's 3. You add 3 back to hand. Kiwi Magician Girl, really good. You discard her, and if you do, your Magician Girl, all your Magician Girls on board gain 300 attack and defense for each Magician Girl in your grave with a different name. Quite easily off of like maybe 2 or 3 plays, you'll have at least 3 in there. 3 times 5. 3 times 3 is like 9. So I mean, it's just really good, solid play. Its other effect is that when it's on the board, your spellcasters, right? So this has maybe some possibility to be like, I don't know, maybe in like some other deck that plays spellcasters, they can't be destroyed by card effect or targeted by card effect. They have to be destroyed by battle. Really good card. You would play her at 2. And because it's like it manipulates attack points, you can do it during damage calc and making it harder to respond to. You got your 1 Lemon Magician Girl. You tribute 1 Magician Girl monster you control. No, you tribute 1 Magician Girl monster. That's the only hindrance with it, is because you can't really tribute a Shaddolls card, but you tribute 1 Magician Girl card you have, and then you get to add a spellcaster from your deck to your hand. Also, its effect is that if it's targeted for attack, you get to special summon any spellcaster type monster from your hand with this effect negated, and then run the whole battle phase trick where it's like half damage. Okay, you play 2 Valor. The reason why Valor's so good is because it's searchable. Lemon Magician lets you add any spellcaster. You can search Veiler once again in a new deck. Awesome. Now for the Shaddolls part, you got 3 beasts. This card gets sent by card effect. You get to draw a card for free. Also, if it gets specialed out on board, you get to flip it, and everybody knows how that works. You flip it, you draw 2, and you discard 1. It's like a Lord Darkness, but you don't banish. Then you got, Thad's just calling you. You got it. And then you play 2 Shaddolls Dragon. If it's sent to the grave by card effect, you get to pop a spell trap. Also, its flip effect allows you to bounce 1 monster on the field, bounce 1 card on the field. Any card, just target 1 card, bounce it back to your opponent's hand. 1 Hedgehog, it lets you add if it gets sent by card effect. Flip effect, add like your Shaddolls Fusion. If it's sent to the grave, special summon it. If you flip it, special summon something else. Like, and this is kind of like iffy play, but of course you play the triple Squamata, and Squamata is pretty much anything in here because you send the Squamata and it sends any of the other Shaddolls cards. Then you play like 2 Max C because you want to draw like crazy because you're already drawing. Why not draw more? It just helps mend the engines together. 3 Shaddolls Fusion. If your opponent ever out aggresses you, you have access to all of your fusion monsters. Of course, Rip Construct, but all your fusion monsters because you have all the different attributes in your deck. Plus, the dark monsters are there naturally. Then you got the 1 Shaddolls Fusion, and Shaddolls Fusion is the quick play. So, you know, if you need that extra push to win for game, you have it there. And you play your 2 Twin Twisters because you don't really need the 3rd. First off, Twin Twister, everybody knows is really good, but no one really likes to neg 1 in hand. But it's, you know, it's good because you can play the Dragon. If you send Dragon with TT, then you pop 3. It's crazy. Then you play the Regeki. For your trap cards, I played 2 Sinister Shadow Games. Even if you don't have a Shaddolls monster on board, it's not like it's cost. So you can just send anything from your deck. So this is like Squamata, the trap card. So you can send whatever you want. Send the Squamata, then Squamata will send the beast you draw. 2 Quaking because it's good against everything right now. I think flipping monsters face down is like such a underrated mechanic in the game. It hurts everything. Like this, like cards that flip should be played more often, I feel personally. And it's not targeting, it's just good. Bottomless Trap Hole, doesn't target, banish. Floodgate Trap Hole, doesn't target, flip. Great interruption play. And then the 1 Warning. So this is my main board. And I guess the last little piece I won't do like the sideboard or anything, but I play the Anomalous because it kills a lot of decks. It kills a lot of decks. I mean, it was great against Necros, right? But we can play them over here. But it kills a lot of other decks. Basically what it says is that it has to be first be fusion summoned. So you can get this card back on board again if you like Falco it. Neither player can special summon monsters from their hand or graveyard using spell or trap effects. So no Call of the Haunted. People abusing like the Call of the Haunted with the Dark Destroyers, like whatever you want. Like this card is just a good card. I play the 1 Wendigo because I do play wind monsters. I just figured why not. Always, you just want as many Shaddolls cards you can go into. I play the 2 Winda. Your opponent can only special summon once. This card can't be destroyed by card effect. Like, it's amazing. It's Winda. Like, everyone knows that card is good. Shekinaga at 1. Shekinaga is good because you can send the earth from your deck. And it just negates special summon monster effects, which is absolutely amazing. There's generally not any cards that are going to be able to get over 3,000 without having to play into some effect. And if they do, they have to like play board wiping cards like the Raigekis and stuff like that. You have the Grista. Grista stops special summons by discarding. So like they pin for 5, destroy all of them. I mean, any inherent summons, you just wreck them, you discard. I play the Tyrant. It takes 2 tuners, but it's not impossible for the deck because I play the Shaddolls Dragon. Because I play the Shaddolls Falco and I play the Veilers. It takes 2 tuners. It's just a really good card, 3,500. If they activate a trap card or something during the when you declare your attack, you negate the activation, destroy it, and then you get to Then you gain like 500 attack points. It's already at 3,500. It's a ridiculous beater, but its best effect. You can use both those effects once per turn. But the other effect, which is the best, is that you board wipe the board, and this card stays. It's like Excalibur Knight, except for obviously it's a higher cost, but it's a really good card. The Stardust Dragon, because issue with this deck is maybe board wiping. It's not really too big of an issue, but it's an issue. I can play the 3-drops. I play the wind up Zen mains because if they have a hard time out on my board, get GG'd. And then the Alucard is good because I do a lot of flipping. I play the Darkest Seas Rebellion Dragon for my 4. Gaga Cowboy, Abyss Dweller, Castell. Everyone knows what these staples do by now. That's it. I mean, I have my sideboard as well. Just things that I was worried about. I don't really mind playing the Light Imprisoning because I only play the Veiler and the 1 Limit Magician, the Mask of Restricts, and then the 1 TT for in case I needed it. My last comments about this before I end this video, because I don't want to wear out Rodarius' arm anymore.
It hurts, fam.
Is that what's good about this deck is that the weakness, obviously, of Shaddolls monsters is that when they're destroyed by battle, they generally don't give you any effects other than the extra deck monsters, which lets you get back to Shaddolls Fusion. But on the flip side, the benefit of the Magician Girl engine is that they are very resilient against being attacked, but they're very weak against card effects. So they couple each other in that way. With these being mono attribute and these being multi attribute, that also coupled each other really well. There's a lot of like push and pull with this deck, and it has such good synergy. And I feel like this deck has a lot of potential to do some great things. I don't know if it'll be top tier. Maybe somebody will figure out some stuff that I don't understand about the deck. Like I said, I just made this deck and with my friends, and I thought it was a good idea after seeing the title on one of my favorite Yu-Gi Tubers videos. And shouts out to him, by the way. He's probably the best at displaying duels out of anyone I've seen. So this was absolutely a deck I was really interested in making. And am I hiding this? It's the Raigeki. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my bad. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. Hopefully my friends will upload some deck profiles too. Appreciate everyone here, and shouts out to my team. UT for life. I don't know.
All right, GG boys, Wombo combo. Get wrecked, but get good.